And here we are, another episode of Blazing Takes. I am Rick Blaze. You know what time it is. The number one show here in SimWorld Prep. And I want to introduce my special guest for today. Ceej has a day off. Right, yeah. Mr. Yells is in the building. Yells, how we doing, brother?
I'm good. I saw what you did there too, man. No tripping though. I'm happy to be here in the hot seat. I get to let my hair down. Get to be a little bit more me with Rick Blaze. Let's do it, man.
All right, so we're going to jump this off with the unsigned hype game is quickly approaching us. And there's a lot of guys here who does not currently have a team. So we want to talk about a little bit of those guys, their talents, and where we think they may fit best on a team after this unsigned hype is over. So, Yells, I'll drop it off to you as my guest. Give me somebody that you're thinking of that you like in this tournament, and tell me what team you think they'd be best fit for.
Easy money here, man. I think I've been preaching it from the heavens. Jarrell Beauchamp.
Okay.
Jarrell Beauchamp. He's a walking bucket. He's one of those typical, you think back to high school days, somebody just kind of could drop a 40 piece at any point in time in high school, 6'1", 6'2", 6 feet. And under. Randolph Childress rings a bell. Stephon Marbury back in the day rings a bell. And then what happens in the pros is really up to them. But this kid, man, he can go get a bucket from anywhere on the court. From all the footage I've seen, he's got good handle. He can shoot from mid-range. He can shoot from three. He can give the step back. He's got good quickness. You notice I'm not talking about defense. And I'm not going to talk about defense. I don't have much to say. I think he could be a decent on-ball defender. He's 6'1". He has quick lateral movement, but I don't know if that's where his energy is spent. But he's Nevada's Mr. Basketball, man.
So before we get into that, if he's done all that, why do you think he's not on the squad?
Well,
why has no one picked him up?
To be fair, I don't think everybody is really all on board joining SimWorld Prep yet. There's a couple other talents I think we're going to see tonight in McDonald's All-American who didn't join SimWorld Prep last year. So I'm gonna chalk it up to one or two things because I've never talked to him, and I haven't talked to any coaches about it. If it's on him and he don't want to join, it's because he's crazy. Maybe he just doesn't know what SimWorld Prep is. Maybe that's why. Maybe they need to do the IQ check on these young kids. This is number one league out there for prep ball. On the other side, coaches, maybe they have a scheme that's in mind, but I don't understand. I'm listening to you guys talk. We talked on our show, and a lot of media has talked about it. Stuff gets out of hand, man. If a guy impacts your team, no matter what the scheme is, and you got to build a scheme around him, he should be on the team. Those are elite superstars. But I think some people are so worried about what their scheme is, they're saying he doesn't fit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Dallas Mavericks figured out how to get Kyrie Irving on the team because he's Kyrie Irving. I don't know, man. I don't have a lot of answers for you, Rick. I'm sorry.
So what team would you think would be a good fit for Mr. Beauchamp?
And I love it when y'all call him Beauchamp. Like you know that's Beauchamp. You from the same area, but Beauchamp sure sound like the right thing, don't it? I say Rocky Mountain Monsters because that's where he is, but then you still got Lucas Banks and you got Justin Bell there, and I can see some of the reservations a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and say it out loud, and you know I like saying this. Showtime! I think he would look good there. That team's LA's all about offense, man. You got Cole Webb there. I don't think that takes anything away. You got Nick Moss. You're gonna need to.
It takes some away.
Huh?
It's gonna take some away. Cole Webb not gonna be able to put up 20 shots. The Beauchamp's in the game.
I think he still can. I think you run through those three, him, Cole Webb, and Nick Moss, and there's times, unless Nick Moss has really refined his game, what I saw last year, there's going to be times where you're going to want to take the ball out of his hands because it may get a little crazy. So, yeah, I see him on Showtime. I see him on Rocky Mountain. I see him staying out west where it's all about offense. There's one other place he could go if they weren't 6'2" heavy. If they wasn't all the 6'3" and under.
Walk DMV?
Run DMV, yeah. He would have made a lot of sense there as they need some punch there, in my opinion.
It makes a lot of sense now. They have the best 24-hour fitness squad I've ever seen in basketball history. I'm telling you, those guys would run amok.
Well, according to you, they will walk amok. That's messed up, man.
The 24, they be undefeated. I like Beauchamp. I'm calling Beauchamp. I like the name better.
Who you got, Rick?
So I'm gonna go with somebody I spoke about earlier. I guess it's a little bit of a low-hanging fruit, but James Cannon is that guy.
Sheesh.
I have no idea on God's green earth why he is not currently on the team. If I'm his parents, I don't know, man. I might not even want him even playing. Like it's like if I got to do all this with the talent that he has, then maybe I shouldn't even just be in the league because this guy here is the truth. He is very athletic, has a John Morant type athleticism. So when you see him in the free throw line or better, you might want to get out of the way. You will be posterized. It's not going to look good on your highlight tape. James Kenton is my guy. Places he can go. I mean, I just said it. Why would B? I mean, any place that I'm looking at the guards on these teams.
Before you even go down there, because I went on record. I think I may have said this in a meeting I actually had with Coach Lee at one point. His roster's all filled out, but how he did not end up on Southeast Select,
I agree.
The word is perplex. I'm perplexed about it.
I recall on one of the threads that Gabe was alluding to someone special coming. I thought that special person was James Canton. If we go back in the threads, it's been like it's weeks ago now. But he was like, "Yo, we got somebody special coming." I for sure, I bet my money on it. It was going to be James Canton, and it ended up being somebody other than James Canton. So when I say Southeast Let's taking several steps back, that's what I mean. Taking several steps back because James Canton should have been signed. If not there, somewhere. This guy's going to embarrass a lot of people in this game, and the coach is going to be late night salivating over this guy. But it's too late. So I mean, it's just a weird situation.
Like what? We're gonna see his highlights on whatever team he ends up on anyway. We're gonna see it in unsigned hype, or we're gonna see him in pickup and workout games as he's getting ready for an NIL or G League, right? And people are gonna be sad. You know, I always talk about it. They're gonna be sitting there like the Temptations manager at the bar, right? Great scene.
It's not gonna be a good look because people missed out on this guy, and this guy is a world of talent. Again, he's not that interested on defensive end either. So defense is not what he's on the court to do. But he can easily put up 25, 30 points a night.
Hey, before we leave this topic, shout out to one of the best passers on the globe, not playing for SimWorld Prep, and maybe that's not a glorified thing. Now, you know, we talk about points guard instead of point guard. Elias Platt, another dude out of the Southeast, he's playing for the Southeast squad in unsigned hype. One of the best passers I've ever seen in high school basketball. Let me not say ever, I'm sorry. In recent memory. Recent memory. So
okay, I like that. I'm gonna mention briefly Xavier Reuben Matthew.
Mm-hmm.
Solid guy. More of a glue guy on your team, but I think everyone needs an Xavier Reuben Matthew on their team. So I'm interested to see these games and how they play out. Interested to see how these guys, what teams they end up getting on at the end of the day. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. The inside hype. Remind us, Yales, when that game is taking place. Make sure everybody understands that they're locked in and tuned into that game.
Oh, Saturday. I think it's Scary Hours Halloween, 2:00 Eastern. You be tuned in to SimWorld TV. You can see the unsigned hype tournament. I think it's pickup style game like many of the tournaments are. First team to 15, 4 squads, 3 rounds. 3 games, 2 rounds. So they'll match up in the semifinal, then they'll do a finals and all of that. So yeah, call your own fouls. We'll see what goes on. We do some pickup ball in SimWorld Prep. I love that. So Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern, SimWorld TV.
All right, yes, we're going to keep moving. As I'm getting out my Uber, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
That boy's always on the road. Oh, that boy's on the road. Making the moves, huh? Oh, Rick, did we lose you?
We're talking about the game. No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
You got me?
Rick out here making some other kind of moves. Make it happen, Rick.
Hey, can you hear me?
We got you, man. You're still here live.
Okay. Yeah, I'm here, man. You know, hey, I had to, I'm helping out the Uber trying to make it happen. But since we talk about the game, that's Saturday, I want to talk about something really quick. I want to talk about the product that is. The product that is, SimWorld. And SimWorld Prep specifically.
Yes.
We first of all, let me give a shout out to the team, those guys behind the scenes who are always putting forth maximum effort in everything that they do.
Mm-hmm.
The media team in front of the scenes Oh yeah, you get on them. You get on them. They get on your nerves sometimes. I understand. Me, myself included. But there's a lot of information, a lot of effort that goes on behind the scenes. So what I'm getting at, hey, I'm starting to say what I'm getting at, brother. I'm getting at is there needs to be some consensus and some consistency with the love that we show here in SimWorld.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can I get an amen?
Yes, you can, Pastor.
Thank you. So now there needs to be some consistency. What I mean by brothers and sisters, by consistency, I mean there needs to be some love shown in these threads.
Yes.
There needs to be some love shown in these YouTube channels.
Yes.
There needs to be some love shown in these open runs. There needs to be some love all around SimWorld Prep. Put it on your TikTok page. Put it on your Facebook page. Put it on your IG page. I don't care if you put it on your page's page, your boyfriend's page, your girlfriend's page, your dog's page.
Well,
some love and show some love. Show up and show out. Make sure you like the pages.
Like it.
You like the YouTubes.
Like it.
You follow. You subscribe. And if your mama says something bad about SimWorld Prep, then you don't need your mama no more.
Wow. Now, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. But just get her to like the videos too. Yeah. Make sure.
There may be one.
Yeah, y'all take the time, man. Take the time. There's a lot of work that goes into this, as Rick already said. There's a lot of work breaking that fourth wall to provide an experience that's only going to get bigger and better. This is so much more in the league, and we appreciate you guys. So drop a like on those videos. Comment. These takes like 3 seconds. You know what y'all gonna like a little later on? Y'all gonna see like Lil Uzi WAP bands or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm making up something crazy. That's what those names sound like to me.
Lil Uzi WAP bands?
I bet it's a person. I bet it is. You want to bet me? I bet it is. Lil Uzi WAP bands. And you guys will drop a like on that guy, and that guy ain't doing nothing for y'all. We're trying to provide an experience for you, trying to bring a service to you so you can build your brand. Rick, say it with me. That's the other tagline. Y'all know to see the game, be the game. But the other one is help us build your brand.
And shout out to Lil Uzi WAP band.
Oh, my God. This show has gotten out of control today.
I'm out of control. It's out of control. This whole damn show has officially gotten out of control. Before we go, our pick and roll segment. I'm gonna keep it super simple. Right. Hey, if you had to build a house, and inside of this home of yours, you can have one room made or created or done or decorated exactly the way you want it to be, no matter how outlandish or how simple it may be. Which room it is, and tell us how that room is looking.
Oh, that's a complicated question, man. That's too broad. That's too broad.
No, you got one room. Pick a room.
Are we saying like a bedroom or a living room? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, any room. It can be bedroom, living room. It can be the bathroom. It can be the kitchen. One inside the house. Yeah. One room, and it can look exactly however imaginative your brain. What does it look like?
All right, yeah. So this is where I get kind of goofy and weird, whatever. It's my office. It's gonna be an office. It's gonna be the place I sit. It's gonna have 4 big screens, 4 big giant screens where no matter where I turn my head.
What are you gonna do when the FCC comes for you, bro?
It's gonna have 4 big screens wherever I can look, and there's gonna be images of all people that inspire me all over the wall. Not that head size, but kind of large, where I want to be able to look and be inspired by something that I like by a person on every single part of the wall. That may be presidents, that may be a musician, that may be homeboys. It could be you, Rick. You inspire me in a lot of ways. A lot of you guys here in SimWorld, anybody that has touched a moment, because I believe in moments, and that also may be a nice, fine, round buttocks of a woman that has motivated me to do something great. There's going to be a lot of stuff on the wall, but what I won't see is wall. I'll only see people.
Oh, that's nice. You're surrounded by people.
Yep.
Interesting. Give me 2 people that could possibly be on that wall before we get out of here.
So we've had this talk. Some of them I can't say. Some of them I can't say because it sounds really crazy. Oh man. All right, so one of them is Nikola Tesla. Tesla definitely goes on the wall for me. Man, the first one comes to mind is the first one that I can't say. That's literally the first one comes to mind, Rick. I think you know who it is.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Nikola Tesla. Diddy goes on the wall for me, too. If you guys haven't seen how motivational he can be in the past, Diddy, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Puff Love, whatever you want to call him, he goes on the wall for me. He's been inspiring with a lot of things.
That's a good. That's two good ones. All right, let's custom discuss. Make sure we put it in the chat. Tell us about the unsigned hype. Who you digging? Who you feeling? Or tell us about how you feel about making sure this brand bees what this brand needs to be, because you guys are part of this brand. Or tell us what you feel about a particular spot in the room. Or better yet, who would go on your wall? Is a really good question. Who would go on your wall as an inspirational person? Let's custom discuss. Let's put it in the chat. Yeah, this has been a pleasure, brother. We got to do this again, like maybe tomorrow.
Maybe. Let's do it. Shout out Lil Uzi Wap Band. I'm on tomorrow if you have me.
Lil Uzi Wap Band in the house, man. We see y'all on tomorrow. Peace.